Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your time, everybody. Well, we got an hour, so I'm going to dive in and try to dive in quick because I got a lot of stuff to go over today. We're basically going to go over some basic to mid-level stuff about TikTok. I'm not sure where everybody's familiarity is at with the platform. I know for some people, my mom's on here, so I know she doesn't know anything about the platform. Then I know there might be some other people that are pretty familiar and already using the platform. But let's see, where can we start from? Sorry, let me cut this screen off. Share content.
Alicia, you're going to have to make him the host and he can make you the co-host so he can share his screen.
All right, Ricky, you're the host. You should be able to share screen.
Open system. You want to be able to record the contents of your screen until it's quit. It's telling me that I won't be able to record the contents of the screen until it's quit.
So can you just go to the share screen and then just pull up your presentation? I don't think it will affect your recording at all. Dwayne is better expert at that than me.
There you go.
There you go.
I was just getting ready to chime in.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not a Zoom expert. That is not my expertise. So let's see. Trying to make my screen back full size.
Can you
Pick
open
that
the
green circle, Ricky?
There you go. That circle down there. Down.
Top left,
Top left.
very top left corner, the green circle.
Man, see where I think it would be at is where my mute button is at. That's where I would mute you at. Let me stretch it. There it goes. I can get on.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually use Google, so I'm not familiar with Zoom. Sorry about that.
We're a work in progress, Ricky. It's okay.
And you guys are good? You can see that? Everything's cool? All right. Well, here we go. So sorry for the technical difficulty, but now we're up and running. It's building your business in 2022 on TikTok. If you guys see that little QR code in the bottom of the screen, if you scan that, it will take you to all of my other platforms where we have additional information, templates, and different things that could help your business. A little bit about me. My name is Ricky Murph. I am born and raised in Indianapolis. I spent a little bit of time in Los Angeles and Austin, Texas. So definitely helped me kind of get this hybrid system that I'm using now, based off a lot of things I learned in those two regions. But a little bit background about my business. I help build small businesses. We specialize in marketing, graphic design, logos, brand building, events, things of that nature. We also customize apparel, t-shirts, hoodies, pretty much anything you can think of. Ink pens, notebooks, anything that's promotional or swag related. But before we get too deep, let's make sure we have a clear understanding of the platform basics. So I kind of curated this presentation in a sequential order that I hope makes the most sense for you guys. We're going to talk about some key terms, then we're going to transition into how the platform's used, how to post on the platform, and then some different tips and tricks you guys can use while you're on the platform. What is TikTok? Do I have anybody that wants to give me their interpretation of what is TikTok? Can I take live? Can we do that? Is there a
It's totally obnoxious. It's so noisy. But I know it's important, so that's why I'm here.
cool? I'll take that. I'll take that. Well, for me, I'm going to say TikTok is quickly evolving from a Gen Z app to a full-fledged marketing machine for your business. TikTok is a video sharing app where you can shoot, edit videos up to 3 minutes long, varying from lip sync, dancing, transformations, instructional videos, and more. Instagram has roughly over 1 billion users and TikTok's 800 million. So it's easy to say that TikTok is right behind Instagram and it's knocking on their door. But on TikTok, I would say the main key would be brand awareness and engagement. That should definitely be your goal. Once that is achieved, then we can sneak in opportunities to convert sales. The reason why I say brand awareness is so key on TikTok, because it's not set up with an e-commerce platform. Like Instagram, they now have the feature where you can set up an Instagram shop where you can buy and purchase goods and items directly through the Instagram portal. So your main objective should be to build your brand, to make videos that are going to engage, get your audience more views and more interaction. And then that could lead into opportunities, like we said, to sneak and convert those sales to your URLs and to your other commerce platforms. TikTok gives you the biggest bang for your buck. TikTok has space for everyone of all types of niche that allow you to present your brand in fun and creative ways. So basically, I really like TikTok as a space just because literally any type of niche, no matter how small, there's an audience for it. And TikTok's algorithm, which we will get to a little bit later, is so good that it really is like, to give you an analogy, it's like a traffic cop at a broken streetlight. That's how TikTok's algorithm works. It really just directs traffic each way that it needs to go based off of what the people are consuming the most. So it's like a really good traffic director. Less competition than other social media platforms. Not to say TikTok's not a competitive space because it's growing every day. But when you go to like organic reach is all but dead in some people's opinion on Facebook and Instagram, versus you can get still the bang for your buck and a lot of organic reach. For you that don't know what organic reach is, that is reach where you can get to an audience without having to spend any money. Most of the time, a lot of people will think when you run advertisements or run ads on social media, that means that we're spending money. And in all actuality, you're kind of right, because to run a paid ad, we do have to spend money, but we can definitely run free ads all the time. Any ad that we post or any post that we post is literally an ad. And that's something to keep in mind too. Every time we post on any social media platform, that is literally a commercial or ad for our business. But TikTok has become Instagram for the mobile video age. Instagram dominated the mobile picture age, which I would still say we're kind of in now and transitioning out of. TikTok is opposite of Instagram. Instead of high quality content that you usually post on Instagram, TikTok is actually more concerned about good quality content over good quality videos. Not to say that you just want to post the worst videos you can find on your TikTok, but as long as the content is good, you still have a high chance to get a lot of interaction. Key terms. These are some key terms that I identified for you guys, so I would definitely jot these down, especially if you aren't familiar with these words. But this is basic TikTok lingo. First word we have is algorithm, like we spoke about earlier. What is an algorithm, you may ask? It is a recommendation system that determines what videos will be on your FYP. FYP is your For You page. Use certain trends or songs will definitely help that algorithm, as we were kind of speaking on earlier. But we'll definitely dive a little bit more into that later. FYP, that is the actual For You page that we were speaking on with the algorithm. That's the first page that you land on when you log into TikTok. Most people spend the majority of their time while they're on the platform on that For You page, which is kind of opposite of Instagram because most people spend most of their time on Instagram on their following page, actually looking at the people that they actually follow. Versus TikTok, when you're on your For You page, you're just following kind of what you are interested in the most because TikTok's showing you things that they think you like based off of those past interactions and the interest that you have. The following page, similar to the same page we were referring to on Instagram, the following page is the second page you see on TikTok. And that is actually based off of the people that you are following within on the platform. And I don't know if I'm moving too fast. Does anybody need the words? Should I slow down?
I think you're good, Ricky. I shared the information that I'll be sharing the recording with everyone after today's session.
Okay, cool. Can you still see when people are trying to get in? I just let somebody in, but I don't know if you can still see that as well.
That would be, Alicia would have to.
Okay, cool. But
Yeah.
I just let a couple people in. Let's see. Now we're transitioning into keywords to understand. Viral. I don't know if anybody that doesn't know what viral is, but this is kind of more of a clear, concise definition of what viral is. Information that is getting circulated rapidly. Content that gets a lot more than normal engagement. I would definitely recommend repeating that similar content that you just created. For example, there's a page that I like to follow on TikTok, and she makes food. One of her posts that went viral was a fruit bowl. It got like 1 million views. So what was the next logical step? Well, the next logical step was she posted another video using another fruit bowl, and she just added one more piece of fruit that she didn't have the first time. It didn't get the same results, but the video also did very, very well and way better than most of her other videos that she was posting at the time. So definitely something to keep in mind. When you go viral or when you get videos that get a lot of traction, always break down those videos and that content to see why do you think it worked well? Why do you think it resonated with your audience? Why do you think the customers gravitated towards it? Next keyword, hook. A hook is basically, if you think about a fishing pole, you just want to hook somebody in. So basically, the hook is something that you put in your content or your reel to grab your audience's attention within the first 3 seconds of the video. Because statistics show if you don't capture their attention in those first couple seconds, they're more than likely going to skip or not engage or interact with your post. But ways that you can do that and implement a good hook, putting text on the screen. One example I can give you of that is, say somebody is a small business coach. An example you can put on the screen the first 3 seconds, how I helped my client make $100,000 in 1 month. I'm pretty sure if you saw that tagline or that headline, it'd be pretty interesting to you because, like, wow, how did he help this guy make $100,000 for his business in 1 month? But those are just examples of headlines, or just try to use attention-grabbing things that can capture their attention in the first 3 seconds. And it doesn't always have to be words. It can just be entertaining, exciting. One thing I noticed, colors. Bright videos full of a lot of colors tend to attract people's attention much more. One thing I noticed about retargeting, though, is the exact opposite. I feel like retargeting, you actually get better results using more of like a darker video. But next word would be engagement. Engagement is basically just the likes, the shares, the comments, the impressions that we get from our audiences when we post these things on our platform. Outside of engagement, we're going to speak about community. Community, in my opinion, is one of the most important things going into 2022. Community is basically your tribe, your followers, your people that are there with you through thick and thin, the people that are watching all your videos, subscribing to all your blogs, watching all your posts. That's your community, the people that are sharing your content. But those are the people that really matter the most. Let's see, hashtags. Hashtags are also very important. Hashtags are basically keywords. So definitely if you're starting your page off, I would always try to use at least 3 to 6 hashtags And unlike Instagram, you can be very general, very generic on TikTok still. On Instagram, like you have to be so specific. You have to just, if you want to get a small business owner, you may have to put, to get me, you might have to get hashtag Black small business owner. It's like, that's very detailed. Versus on TikTok, you can just put business owner, which is very general, and get a lot more reach still. Let's see. I think we got one more page of key terms, then we're going to get into a little bit more meaty stuff. But a few more key tools, keywords to learn. And the reason why I'm going in through these words is just so as we go later into the presentation, for you guys, if you don't know these words or haven't been as familiar with some of these terms, I just don't want you to be confused. So we're just going through all of these words and key terms so that you're able to understand the rest of the presentation. But basically a duet it gives you the availability to post your video side by side with another creator on TikTok in a split screen. So to give you an example, say I posted a video and I said, hey, I love Mountain Dew, and I just was ranting and raving about how great Mountain Dew was. Somebody else could take that same video and basically post a reaction. And they can be like, hey, Mountain Dew sucks. I hate Mountain Dew. This guy's crazy for loving Mountain Dew. But they can literally do a side by side and it'll be a split screen, or they can just make a reaction. Some people make like funny faces. Like if he hates Mountain Dew, he might make a bunch of funny faces when I say how much I love it. But that's just an example of what a duet is. A stitch. A stitch is a creation tool that lets you combine videos. You can combine videos on another creator's video or allow other creators to combine videos to yours. So basically, like it says, it's a stitch. Like if you were thinking about if you went to the doctor or the hospital to get a stitch, it would be connecting your skin or two pieces of something together. So that's all that a stitch is on TikTok. It just literally connects your video with another one. So unlike the duet where it's side by side, it would be one after another. Green screen. Also a great tool that I really love on TikTok. And I love TikTok too, because you can take these videos and use them on other platforms, on websites, whatever you literally wanted to use for to build your brand. But you can use the green screen, which allows you to upload whatever background you want into your video creation process. Starting your TikTok account. Now, after we learned a few terms, we're going to start getting our hands dirty a little bit and actually put in some work to build the account up. So for any of you guys that don't have a TikTok account, I want you to take your phone out, download TikTok, and then we're going to build your app today. It's super easy. It only takes a couple minutes to set up, and I'm actually going to download it on my other phone so I can walk with it through with you guys. But basically, start off by downloading the app, and we're going to create a Business Pro account. The benefit to the Business Pro account is really that we can see the insight and analytics. And for anybody that knows me, they know numbers, analytics, that's the driving force behind my business and how we are moving within that business. Let's see. And then after you guys get the app downloaded, we're going to get everything set up. We'll start with your profile, where you can upload your profile picture, a username you can create, and then we will put a short bio. The bio is only 80 characters, so it's very short. I also have an example in that in another slide. But also, as you guys can see right here, this may pop up on your screen where it says find contacts. You can definitely hit OK to find contacts, and anybody that is in your phone that has a TikTok account will populate, and you'll have the availability to follow them. Let me see. Yes, I do see a question in here about having 2 accounts. I personally recommend having 2 accounts on every platform if you're going to use that account at a personal level. And I don't know if everybody's ready. Everybody got the app downloaded? It's still downloading. Here, I'll go ahead and slide to the next screen. Basically, we just want to complete our profile. So we're going to slide over here and add a profile picture first. Some people use their logo. If you have a professional headshot, you can use that. Then after you do that, it'll be a short spot where you can fill in your bio. And like I said, very short. Just write something captivating. My bio is very short and sweet that I just wrote and filled in. It says, we can help build your business using our hybrid creative marketing systems. And then if I'm going too fast or if anybody gets stuck, let me know and we can slow down and go back to that. But while you guys are getting your account set up, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get into the meat of it. And we're going to start talking about the following page and the For You page. The following and For You, we mentioned it earlier, but literally this is probably the most important thing to understand, in my opinion, on TikTok. These are two main feeds, the For You page and the following page. Most people on the platform spend more time on the For You page, as we were talking about earlier, versus Instagram, where people spend more time on the following page. TikTok provides a space to connect with new followers and share about your business. Is the place to make a sale on TikTok, to prioritize entertainment and authenticity over commerce. So like I was saying earlier, definitely when we're making TikToks, we want to have content in mind. We want to have entertainment, educate, entertainment, educate, entertainment, educate. If our post is not entertaining or not educational, it's probably not engaging. So most of the time, if you're making a post, that's my simple rule of thumb. What I'm about to post, does it educate? Does it entertain? And if not, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not a good post. But understanding how the For You feed works is back to that is very important, because on that For You feed, that's generally how you're going to get most of your new followers. So say you post a video and it starts to go viral, or not even starts to go viral, it starts to get traction. Soon as that video starts to get traction, the algorithm is going to push it out to more people. So if that video continues to get more traction and keep growing, then the algorithm is going to keep pushing it out to more and more people until that post starts to slow down in numbers or starts to plateau. So definitely keep that good content coming. You want the For You page to push your content out and give it the most availability to grow and to reach the end consumer. Be a student of the platform. That's very, very, very important. Like for me, one of the probably best pieces of advice I can give to you is literally just consume content. Like get on, start to see what you like, start to see what catches your eye, what makes you engage, what makes you skip. Literally those same things that drive you and drive your emotions are the same things that are going to drive your customers and your new consumers' emotions. Consume content, see things that you like and that you don't like, follow trends and challenges, and audio. Trends and challenges are something that we'll talk about a little bit later, but you have TikTok's really so powerful. It's just like a major machine in your pocket. It's so crazy. But the analytics behind the trends and challenges are very important because it shows you the numbers. It shows you how many people are using each trend, how many times each audio has been used. It shows you what the most popular sounds are. So to get the biggest engagement on your videos or the things that you're posting, use those sounds, use those trends, do those challenges. I'm sure you guys have all seen just different crazy challenges, the crate challenges, just all kind of wild challenges that circulate. But when people participate in those challenges, and when you are able to create a creative way to fit that challenge into your business, that content usually does really well. But there are 2 types of posts each time. We just never know which one it's going to be. And this kind of is going to strike back into the community again that I was talking about. But each post is either a post for the community or a post is going to go viral. The only thing is we just never know which one that's going to be. But typically, we will see a 95-5 ratio, and that's if you're lucky. So a lot of people get so overwhelmed when they put out a piece of content that does well, and then they put out 4 or 5 other pieces of content that don't do quite as well. It's not your fault as a content creator. It's not that you're making bad content. It's literally the way the algorithm works. People are gravitating, like each piece of content is its own entity. It's not like a whole body of work where somebody's like following you on your following page like Instagram. You literally can have one good post on TikTok that's a hit, and then the next day you can get something that has 500 views, but that's okay. Because what those 500 views are going to do, that's building the community. Those are building those people that we were talking about earlier, those people that are there with you every day, those people that are on every post, those people that are engaged in buying your products. Those are the most important people, like I said earlier, anyway. So let's not get discouraged when our posts don't do as well. And let's just get really excited that we're putting out good content for that community that is really sticking by us and is really the driving force behind us anyway. Let's go to tell a story. Start with a video and start with a problem. At the beginning of each post, at the beginning of all your content, you always want to remember that we're telling stories. And when we start that video, another way to grab the people's attention, like we were talking about earlier in those first 3 seconds, is to start with a problem. If you lead with a problem and then you transition to giving clear steps through the journey about how you're going to get to a solution, you will probably capture that audience's attention, and then you'll probably either end up getting them to watch your entire video or either engage into whatever your next steps may be, whether that's a follow, watching another video, or possibly entering your sales funnel to purchase a product. Let's see. In the beginning, I think it's really important to just make all types of content, makes all types of TikToks, see what works, see what you like, see what you don't like. Because that's really how you're going to see what you're able to start building your platform on. Whatever you start to get the most interaction with, those are pretty good ideas of content to try to recreate or either make similar pieces of content or even narrow down your niche. Because sometimes once we're making such a wide variety of content, we're able to discover through what performs well. Oh. Help. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see, where was I at? In the beginning, make all types of TikToks. Yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, just make all type of content, see what you like, see what you're getting the most interactions with, and that'll kind of help you go from there and see what your kind of style on TikTok and what your content creating style is like. To really start to understand the platform, we push a consume, create, learn model. First, we will consume for the first couple of days, start to see what type of content you like, what you don't like. Then we create. And then the more we create, the more we will get comfortable creating. Even if we don't post all the videos, we will still get better as creators. We will still get better as speakers. We will still get better as video editors. So it's just really important to play around, have fun, and just create. Also, having an accountability partner or a coach is something that I very highly recommend, because I know it gets overwhelming as being a small business owner without having that accountability factor. TikTok will give you what you put in. Use TikTok content on other social media platforms is especially important to me. I use it on Instagram Reels a lot because pretty much an Instagram Reel is the same thing as a TikTok. It's just on another platform. So pretty much if you're getting good engagement on that on that TikTok, I would assume you would get some type of engagement on your Instagram Reel as well. I also use TikTok to create a lot of my other videos on other platforms that I export out to Facebook, to Snapchat, things of that nature. Post often on TikTok though. That's something I would highly suggest if you're looking to build your account, especially in the beginning. I would say post at least 2 to 5 times a day. Post as many times a day as you could, really. I really don't say there's a max that you could post, like you couldn't post too many, I would just say never post more than one thing an hour, because then you'll kind of get congested and the algorithm will start to get funny and doesn't like that. But the app is really easy to navigate as well. So it's like after you get used to it, it's a little bit of, I guess, a learning curve. But compared to digital marketing software and video editing software I've used on the computer platform and mobile, it's very easy to use, and it kind of meshes a lot of those tools together, and it's free. I pay a lot of money for some of these programs that I use. Understanding TikTok. You know my love of branding. I use TikTok's color pattern. But home screen. We're going to talk about the home screen. So if you guys did download the app, now is the time to pull your phone out, and I'm pulling mine out, and we're going to walk through that together. The home screen, and for those of you that didn't download it, you can just follow with me. I got an image on the screen too. But we're on the home screen. So the home screen is the little house that you see in the left bottom corner. And when you click that, these are the icons that you should see on your screen. First button, this right here, is profile. So when you click that button, it's gonna follow that person if you click the plus, but if you click on their actual picture, that will take you directly to their profile. If you like to like their content and you enjoyed it, you can click the heart and that will like it. If you like to leave a comment, you can click those little three dots and that's where you will leave a comment. If you would like to share, you would click this button. It would allow you to share it to someone on the platform. It would allow you to share to someone via email, via SMS, text message, etc. Then if you click this audio button, it's really important, especially if you hear audio that you like from another person. Click that audio, then you can go save that audio and use that at a later time. And you can also look at the analytics of the audio to see how many views and to see if it's trending at all. And these icons, as you notice, anytime you're scrolling, you're going to see following and for you. And that's either whichever side has the dot, which it doesn't have on the screen, that will be the side that you're on, the following or the for you side. But literally the directions and the instructions are the same for both. As far as the profile, like only difference is this side is things TikTok is suggesting you will like, and this side is things that you actually follow the pages to. And she actually has some good content too. I don't know if you can see her name on here, Shop something. She does a lot of small business content, but this was a good example of content too, I guess, while we're here, how we're talking about grabbing people's attention. See how she has that number one at the top, how to get your business license in your state. Now that's a captivating headline. That's something a lot of people may struggle with. Even for me, I know it's not the most clear and concise answer. Even when you Google it, it takes you to, for me, I'm in Indiana, it takes you to like in.gov, and I think in.gov something else, but definitely is even still a challenge once you're inside. So great to have somebody help you give good information, especially when it's can be put in a 30-second video that will help
Ricky?
gravitate people to, yep.
Can you share her name again? A couple people have put it in the chat. They wanted to know what her name was.
Let me, can I drop it?
I can't see it
later?
Yeah.
I will look on the actual photo on my phone because I screenshot it. But she does have really good content. And I will also drop a couple people who I like pages that help you with like tools, posting trends, just different things that can help you along your TikTok journey.
Great, thank you.
Oh, sorry. And this is the Discover page. So if you click the button next to the home to the right, it looks like a little compass. That is going to be your Discover page. As you see at the top of the screen, there's a search bar. The search bar is your best friend if you want to get into anything analytic wise. So for the search bar, I just typed in business. So as I typed in business, there'll be three dots, well, not three dots, two little lines next to the search bar that you click on. And then there'll be a screen that pops up that says filter. you can filter and click this week, and then you can filter and click most liked. And then after you do that, I would apply those filters, and then you will get the most liked post from the past week in that category. So for me, I'm a business owner. I'm somebody that teaches and builds small businesses. So for me, this is something that relates to me. That's why I searched business. But after I saw that, I'm looking at the screen and I'm able to see the top post. So what I usually do is I will go check out the top 10 posts for that week. And then I will try to start to analyze their content and to see what they posted, when they posted, to see why it got such a great review, why it got such great engagement. Even just to get inspiration and ideas. Because a lot of times in the world, you'll think taking an ideal is stealing, but really all ideals are borrowed. So that's all TikTok is here to do, is give you an inspiration so you can borrow an ideal and put your spin on it. But also, if you notice, you see that hashtag there, did it myself. So that has 33 million. It's a trending hashtag. It might not be trending today because I actually screenshot these like a week or two ago. Then OOTD, that's a popular hashtag. It's trending. But if you keep scrolling through your search bar, it will allow you to see each thing that's trending as far as hashtags. And then like how that's a music sign, these would be trending sounds. And this is fashion. So this would be typically trending sounds that people have been using that's fashion related. But you can play around on here. Like I get on here all the time just to see ideas, see numbers, see popular trends. And that's a good way to get ideas for your content. And then on this side, there's just more hashtags, just different things like March Madness. That hashtag's probably about to die since March is over, but that's always a really good hashtag during March. Win women with the win, great hashtag. It's got a lot of interaction. But now we're going to slide to the create screen. So if you can go back to your home screen where you see the icons, the create screen would actually be the plus sign. And once you pop the plus sign up, you should see a screen similar to this one, other than yours shouldn't be black. Yours should probably show whatever you're looking at or whatever's in your room underneath your camera. But we'll go over a few features in this section. As you see right here, that's 3 minutes, 60 seconds, 15 seconds. So that's how you set your timer to how long you want your video to be. If you click here, upload, you're able to upload any video or picture that you have in your camera roll. If you would like to create new content, of course, you just click this button, and then it will start to record. Flash, pretty self-explanatory. Timer, if you want to take a selfie or if you want to be hands-free. The filters are always a good place to play. They have a lot of different, like I said, powerful editing software, video software, a lot of great filters. Definitely play around with the filters. This enhance button, if you had any type of like DSL camera, it's pretty much just like having it on auto. It just kind of auto enhances it, auto colors, gives the best suggestion based off AI of what the color should look like. That's kind of how you speed it up. And then that's how you flip your camera. One of the most important things from this screen for me would be effects. Effects is when you start to get into some of that higher end looking video effects. So they have all types of effects. And I'm not sure if you guys know what AR is, augmented reality. It's kind of like the cousin to VR, virtual reality. But augmented reality usually takes like it's usually in the form of like a cell phone where you can see virtual things and you can see real things at the same time, if that makes sense. IKEA kind of has it, they use it a lot in their app where you could kind of put a dresser in your room without the dresser physically being there. But they have a lot of cool, very cool apps. And then on there too, if you scroll to the left, they'll show you trending. So those will be all of the effects that are trending. And like I was saying earlier, using trending effects, trending audio, trending sounds gets you a lot more reach and a lot more engagement on your post. Create part 2. And this is once you got past that initial screen, once you have something loaded up in the form of like a video, then you'll see some other options. Really like TikTok a lot because even if you don't have an editing background or video background, it kind of does all the work for you if you wanted to. So you can just upload all your videos and then you'll see the sound sync. You pick the sound or the audio that you like. And also, again, you can adjust the clips here or go click more to see which songs are trending or which songs are getting a lot of views. But it will sound sync it and then it will make you a custom video with sound or audio in the background that matches it. And it's usually it usually makes it for under 45 seconds. Then also you have on this other screen where you can add more stickers, different effects, more stuff with the sound. But on this screen, to me, some of the most important features, noise reduction. So say you're recording or you're making audio or video, if you hit that noise reduction, it will take out a lot of those background sounds that you can hear in your audio and your video. Also, what I like a lot is Caption. Caption gives you the ability to have words in your video. So pretty much what I like to do a lot of the times, because these videos tend to perform a lot better when they have words in the video, is you will click this voiceover button and it pretty much lets you now create your own commercial. You take the audio or the visual that you have loaded up. Now you're able to do the audio part in the form of a voiceover. Then after I do the voiceover, the next step for me is then to click that caption button, which it has AI technology built in. So it gives you kind of like the message preset, but sometimes it doesn't get the whole message correctly. So you have to edit a few words, but it usually doesn't take too long. So now once you're done, you have a complete video with audio, visual, a voiceover, and as well as the words on the screen. So you literally can build a whole commercial in your pocket. Inbox. There's some important features here as well. Once you go to, let me back out, I'm still on trends. Once you click on your inbox, this is kind of how it will look at first because you won't have any notifications. But when you click here, you'll be able to see new followers, you'll be able to see activity, you'll be able to see people that they suggest that you may follow. But after you start posting and get a little bit more engagement, then you'll start to see things like people following you, people liking the video, engaging in the content. You'll start to see your analytics as well. If you go sort it by category and click all activity, it'll show you everything that happened in this screen like this, but you can also sort it by likes, comments, question asked, answer, mentions, followers, and then from TikTok. So that'll let you be able to browse how it's kind of congested with all of them right here. It'll let you browse each category separately. But definitely important feature to check your messages, followers, analytics, stuff like that. Profile. Kind of back to the beginning where we had started, your profile. This is where your picture should be at now. Hopefully you guys have pretty pictures there, smiling. Then we've got your creator tools. If you go to your creator tools, this is where your analytics is at. Very important to know your numbers. It does a really good breakdown of separating all your numbers and giving you all the data you need to kind of adjust decisions and maybe try a different approach. Then the creator portal is also a very good place that I like to recommend to check out. It's TikTok's kind of like education portal. So they got a lot of powerful information, good info in there, a lot of stuff that you can learn more about the platform. Posting on TikTok. Use hooks. We talked about hooks a little bit earlier, but always use hooks. Captions, words, questions at the beginning of the videos, very important. Also, when you're making your videos, make fast-paced videos with quick transitions. That often helps keep people's attention. Make short videos, just make them fast. Try to squeeze in a few pieces of key information in a short video. Also, like we talked about, using those viral and trending sounds will help you get a lot more reach. Need to know. Comment something related to your post and shout out your platforms. One thing that I like to tell people to do to kind of jolt the algorithm, soon as you post a piece of content, like your own content, comment on your own content, something relevant, and to help jumpstart it, and even maybe share your content to a couple people as well, but kind of help kickstart the algorithm. The first maybe 5 to 30 minutes are pretty important to how TikTok's going to react to your post. I was telling you, if the post keeps performing well, TikTok keeps pushing that post out. So it's like we really want those posts to really start off well in the beginning to have the potential to max out or even go viral. Make sure you add subtitles to all your videos like we were talking about earlier. Another good reason why I like to say that too, because there definitely are also a lot of hearing impaired people that may be on the platform as well. This is something, if you haven't wrote down, I definitely would suggest writing down best times for your specific audiences. But the best time for your specific audience always varies. But for you, who is your audience? Your audience, is it kids? Is it moms? Is it business owners? Is it college students? So like, who is your audience? That's always very important to identify who your audience is first. This first part that we put together, this is just a general suggested posting time slot. These are times that we notice get you a lot of engagement or high traffic times. 10:30 a.m. to noon, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Also, the post length we have seen tends to matter too. As we said, people attention span isn't the longest. So are you surprised that the 7 to 11 second videos are the videos that go viral the most? So statistically, videos that are 7 to 11 seconds have gone viral more than any other. 18 to 21 seconds is also a great window for videos on TikTok, and 37 to 41 seconds is also another great window on TikTok. But these are just general times that I would suggest you trying out in the beginning, or if you just don't know what your times or audience is. But a good way to find your own time, I would go into your analytics that we were talking about, and then I would look at posts from the last 7 days. Write down those posts that performed the best in those last 7 days, and write down those times of when you posted. And that way, it'll help you keep track of which posts do better at what time. Then you can create your list for yourself that you know to be true, that is your best time to post. Then to find your best post length, go and search the topic, like we said earlier, small business. You would go to the right of the screen, click that little 2 icon that we were talking about, and then I would do the same thing as we did for time. And I would look through 5 or 10 videos and assess those videos and to see how long are those videos in length. And then I would probably try to post something that is an average of those times. Stop. Post within guidelines. Please, please, please make sure you post stuff that is not against the guidelines. This is one of the biggest ways to shoot yourself in the foot. If you post things that are outside of TikTok's guidelines, they will punish you by not showing your content to as many people. Try not to post things that are overly sexual, promoting alcohol, drugs in an abusive manner, performing stunts without a professional tag, attempting to manipulate the TikTok system. Example, like don't try to use a VPN to try to get a better outreach from another city and you're not really in that city. Uploading content that's under 6 seconds, posted copyrighted content without meaningful edits. So like TikTok, it's not illegal to post like content that may be copyrighted, but that meaningful edit is your reaction. That side-by-side video we were talking about with the duet, you making a stitch, like giving a funny remark to the video. You have to have some type of meaningful edit that alters the original form of the video. And we're getting to the end. I know we're running close on time. Getting paid. And this is the point everybody loves, getting paid. Once you have a big enough following, you can start a TikTok creator fund, and it pays about 4 to 6 cents per 1,000 views. Not gonna change your life with 1,000 views, but for some of our creators, they do get millions, even up to 1 billion views. So it's like, man, you do the math at that rate. They do also have sponsorships, sponsors to make ad videos. So one thing that TikTok's really pushing is, as business owners, you could post videos for them and do sponsor ads, and they pay you in ad credits. So they're not going to give you physical dollars, but they'll give you $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 in ad credits, where you can run ads on the platform and drive your own traffic to your TikTok platform, or drive traffic to your e-commerce platforms, or to wherever your money portals are for your business. Becoming an influencer. I'm not sure if everybody knows what an influencer is, but basically an influencer is a new age celebrity or a new age person that you might have seen in a commercial and a lot in the 90s. An influencer is somebody that has influence and a lot of people follow them, or they have a powerful platform to where people want them to represent their brand. So basically, if you build your page up and you start to get a lot of followers or have a lot of impact, there's roles for you to partner up with other brands and become an influencer. And then always directing the audience to your platforms with good content is also the last way to get paid. But if you do everything you should and your content is good and you follow the guidelines and you start to post regularly and you post all the time, you should have no problem building your TikTok page and then converting sales by pushing them through your funnels in other creative ways. That's a different topic for another conversation on another day. Let's see. And then I'll leave you guys with like 7 keys. These are key things to remember when posting. So if you haven't jotted anything down, I would definitely jot down these 7 keys. TikTok rewards you for using the platform and engaging in tools and trends. Think of ways to make trends relatable to your brand. Utilize trends and trends to get more eyes on your content. Post often, up to 5 times a day if possible. If you want to go all in and get max results, I would post 3 to 5 times a day. Upload posts at least 1 hour apart. And most important, be yourself. Just be authentic. Just be yourself. Be true to who you are, true to who your brand is. And people will see that, and people will lean towards it and appreciate and like you and your brand for that. And that is it for the presentation. This is the last piece, this is something I'm actually launching today. It's called Black University. Build leadership, acquiring collaborative knowledge. This is a place where you can find your entrepreneur community. We've created what we call a socialcation, social educational platform for entrepreneurs, by blending social media with networking and non-traditional education. This is a space to come together, invest, grow, heal, build our communities, improve our physical, mental health and networking, while all becoming the best versions of ourselves and holding each other accountable. We will accomplish these goals by sharing collaborative knowledge with the group. We will have professional guest speakers who will teach us new skills in their respective fields throughout each month. Each of us will also be those teachers at times. We could all learn a lot from each other, more than we could imagine. This is a new platform that I'm releasing today. It will be on Google, it will be on Apple. You scan the barcode, it will be a link that can take you there. It's a hub for entrepreneurs. We'll have multiple different rooms. There'll be a mental health room, a room for starting a business, a room for improving your business, rooms for everything that you can think of in the entrepreneur space. So definitely check that out if you're interested. If you want to hear more content, check out some of my ebooks, materials. That's where you can find it. And last but not least, Q&A. Do we have any questions?
Yes, you have some questions in here. Do you need permission to duet or stitch another video or to use audio from others?
No, you don't need any permission. If you were to need permission, there's a button on there that you can slide over where you cannot allow stitches or duets. So as long as somebody did switch over that button, it is free range for that video and content.
Okay, and some, Alicia, you got the questions? Go ahead,
Yep,
take
I
it
got
out.
'em.
You got it. Thank you.
All
Sorry.
right. The next question, Ricky, are there any cons to posting your reels on TikTok?
No, the only con that I would say is for some people, they don't like that you can't take the TikTok. There's like a watermark. It's very small, but for some people, they don't like that. But no, other than that, Reels perform very well on TikTok. I mean, TikTok performs very well on Reels.
Another
Oh,
question.
no, the question was, can you post your Reels on TikTok? And there's no true data to that. But me personally, I like the other way better. I like taking TikTok to Instagram. There's no proven data to that algorithm, but that's just a personal opinion.
So I have a question. I know how people use that Sprouts app to post their postings on Facebook or Instagram. Can they use that app to post TikTok videos and content on that?
You said Express.
Is it Sprouts,
think-
Alicia?
I was going to
something-
say the question is Sprout Social integrated in a way that allows you to post on TikTok?
Thank you.
You know.
She said it much
That,
better.
I'm not familiar with Sprout Social in the form of TikTok. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of any of those. Like, I like them for what they do, like Sprout Social, Buffer, all of those types of platforms that post for you, because a lot of those bigger companies, they get upset when you don't use them because a lot of these big companies are greedy. So for me, for Facebook and Instagram, I use Business Suite, which is made and created by Facebook, just because you get a lot better reach and results with that product. I can't speak for TikTok because everything outside of Instagram and Facebook, I post directly to the platform.
So when you say to
'Cause
post
you can
5
make
or 6,
you can make drafts. That's something I would do in TikTok. Any video you make, just draft it. So whenever you want to post it, you can literally just click the draft and it'll post. All the work is already done.
you had suggested posting 5 or 6 times to TikTok. Would you have to go in 5 or 6 times per day to do that? Or is there a way to set it up that you could do it all
You can do like
easy way? Like I could go,
what I
I
was
want to do it
talking-
at 10, 12, or 1.
You can do what I was talking about where you could go through, say like once a month, you might want to make 20, 30, 40 videos. You can go out and make all those videos in one day and
Mhm.
just save them to your drafts. So then
Okay.
it's like literally you always have content put up as long as you keep something in your drafts.
And it's quick and easy to post.
Yeah,
then.
just really a click of a button at that point. Versus
Okay.
sometimes making a TikTok reel, I might spend 30 minutes to an hour making one reel if I'm really invested.
Great, thank you.
All right, Ricky, we have 2 other questions in the chat. One, is there a reason to flip your camera another way to make the text readable?
He says, there a reason to flip your camera?
Is there a reason to flip your camera other than to make the text readable? I guess when filming, and Stephanie, if I'm asking your question wrong, please unmute yourself and provide a little bit more context. But I'm guessing, is there more of an advantage to recording, with your camera vertically versus horizontally?
I got what you're saying. Thanks, Laura. I see you over there. Yes, there's a big advantage. Most of the time, like if your camera's like this, straight up and down, that's how most people take pictures. Almost any editing platform like that you're going to use as a video editor, they're going to want the video this way. So that's, for me, the major difference is this way is going to be the most compatible with any type of video editing software you're trying to create. And if you're trying to do like anything other than tall, like if you want something to post on your story is your screen, so it's tall. But otherwise, if you took it like this, it would pop up with a square, and that will give you that box that you see that is the size of an Instagram post. It's like 1080 by 1080.
So this is Stephanie. So yeah, I've got that. I know that the vertical is the best. I hear people, and in fact, you had brought it up about flipping. My understanding is, I know that if I'm wearing a t-shirt and I want to show off the t-shirt and I'm filming myself, if I just post it as is without flipping it, you're not going to see the text. You're going to see it backwards. But is there any other reason that we would want to flip the camera, side to side? Because I hear people talk about it all the time, and I'm thinking there's maybe something really important to it, or is it really just when you have text that you want them to see when you're filming?
Yeah, I feel like text, and then just if you're shooting something that needs to be how you're gonna edit it. Like to me, that's the biggest reason is how you're gonna edit it, and then front and back cameras. The front camera is always way crisper than the front facing.
Right. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, and the last question that's in the chat, also from Stephanie, is there a place to find a list of prohibited words?
I don't think so. If you go through TikTok, because this stuff changes so much, they just changed their algorithm and all of those rules, I think March the 10th. So it changes often. But most of the time with stuff like that, it's just use your best judgment. Like things that are very vulgar or things that you probably think aren't politically correct or things that may be triggers there. But it has to be very vulgar, and then it has to be very like, if it's drug related or alcohol, you can have alcohol in your video, but say somebody was belligerently drunk and passed out, that video would get limited by the algorithm because that's something that they don't want to push and show, versus you and somebody cheersing with a glass of champagne.
Right. I've noticed that there are certain words that people often use in place. I'm just going to use unalive, so is there, so obviously there's a language. I'm not Gen Z by any means.
Yeah, there's also a ton of words like that too. Like anything bashing, like any type of political party, anything bashing gender, anything bashing race, any of those types of things are automatic, like red flag.
Sure. Okay. Thanks.
All right, well, that concludes today's presentation. Were there any other last minute burning questions before we wrap up?
Those other ones that Ricky had mentioned, the other accounts to follow, including Ricky's account.
Let me pull those up real quick. One of them is actually a friend of mine. She'll be on my platform soon too. It's RUERULEE. And her name's Sequoia. She actually makes a ton of like dancing content, but she's someone that posts and get a lot of engagement. She's got 305,000 impressions on this video, 1 million views on this video. So her videos do really well. And she's actually going to drop a few gems too next week. So hopefully you guys can check that out. Let me see somebody else. I have some more screenshots. Then the other page was shop, SHOPISRAELLA. And that was the lady's page who posted the business video. She has really good content.
Alicia, did you get that so we can put that in the chat?
No, I didn't. Ricky, could you
I can type it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Great,
if you
thank
could
you.
copy and paste those into the chat, that would be great. And then again, just to Ricky underscore, which is the best way to record videos? I think somebody missed the comment earlier.
If you're making something on TikTok, I would say the best way to record is this way because that's going to get you a full screen. But if you're making something where you're going to edit it and use it for content on another platform or a website or something, I would record from that sideways.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much. Laura, did you want to close us out?
Just want to say I left my information in the chat box that I will be sending out the recording to everyone once I get the list back from the AB Tech. Ricky, I want to thank you so much. I learned so much from this. I wish that the internet was better here so I could get on TikTok and update my profile and do all that because I'm, I want to be an influencer one day.
I believe in you, Laura. I believe in you.
But it was great. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep. And if anybody has any questions, you can reach out to the Western Women's Business Center. You'll find our website, www.bcnc.org. Western Women's Business Center is located in Asheville, North Carolina. So please reach out with any questions, or you'll have my contact information once I get you out the presentation from today. Again, thank you, Ricky. It was great.
Thank you. Appreciate you for having me.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks, Alicia.
Bye, everyone. Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, everybody. Are we able to see the chat? Because I saw some people drop a few things, but I was not able to get them. Let's see.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on, maybe we could just I'll get you a screenshot of the chat and I'll send it to you.
That's cool. I see this website I wanted to try out. Samantha wrote, removing the logo out of the video.
Select all. There was a way. Somebody just taught me how to do that. Wait, hold on.
Don't ask me.
Hold on, I'm trying to create this for you. Wait, right here. Drop Microsoft. Your computer. Desktop. File name. Oh my gosh, let's see.
Can you just say that?
I'm trying to make a, hold on, Ricky, I'm gonna get this. I'll get it and I'll send it to you.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll send you the chat and then if you'd like, I'll share the, I will share the recording and the list of clients so you can reach out to them for your new platform that you're gonna do, your new app.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, perfect. Say goodbye to mom.
You got TikTok?
Who?
You.
We don't.
Of course not.
No, we just look at TikTok. We can't put that stuff on the internet. We're not like you guys, right? We don't want our business known.
Laura shows me her TikTok video.
It's a lot of people that just watch your For You page. It'll have a lot of stuff that you like. You get on Facebook. Facebook's a bunch of junk.
But Facebook,
I don't get on it that often.
Facebook is a bunch of junk. There's some things on TikTok I've been following, and then my daughter's your age, and so TikTok, that's all she's about is TikTok. And
TikTok
she tells me,
is cool.
she tells me to get off the other ones and get on TikTok.
It's way more fun. Like Facebook is like sad and kind of messy now.
Yeah, no, and it's
got
really
problems. TikTok's
and
fun.
and it's a bunch of ads, really. I don't see anything from people I know. So
Yeah.
TikTok is a bunch of
That's
people
because
I don't
of the
know.
algorithm. You only see the same 20 people.
I don't even see the 20 people. I see a bunch of ads now. So we're gonna go get some food now and have more adult beverages.
There's Robert.
Oh,
on
hi,
the line.
Robert. Are you there, Robert? Nice to meet you, Ricky. I'll try to get you this screenshot of this as soon as I can get to a Word doc and put it in there.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Right. And I'll share the other stuff with you too.
Okay, cool. Have
All
fun.
right.
Talk to you guys
Okay.
later.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey, did I have your mail in the mailbox?
I didn't look. Let me go look. Yeah, I just came straight in when I came over. I said thank you. It sounded like it went out. But yeah, I couldn't see all the people like I wanted to. That's why I was trying to be on both computers at first, but then I just ended up having to cut my phone off. See if people was engaged, and then in person, I like to make it more interactive. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't pay attention as much to like where I should stop, or if somebody's stuck, or if somebody. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you on Laura pop up a lot in the corner, and then I really didn't see too many more people. I saw a few people, but I saw y'all a lot.
There were 23, so you take away, I think there were 29. After you took away and Alicia, so you think you had 20. I guess it's 20 because Jasmine was on there.
Yeah, because the biggest point I ever saw, I think it said 27 people.
I think it was 20 something, but it's still good because a lot of workshops you have 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, that's cool. Just as long as they tell me like I can't go around saying any of this information anymore. Whatever they get up on.
I think that they're paying you that so for you to have created the content that you just did and to have possession of that content so they gotta have to share it.
I was trying to do. I was hoping I was hoping it wasn't too hard to understand, but I didn't want to make it like too like if somebody knows a little bit like just like this